Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Labour and Rachel Reeves urged to ditch devastating tax on farmers, which left Jeremy Clarkson raging. Farmers across Scotland are expressing outrage over the UK government's recent proposal to impose a 20% inheritance tax on farms worth over £1 million when passed down to family members, a move introduced by Chancellor Rachel Reeves. Just a year after Labour's previous assurance that no changes would be made to inheritance tax on agricultural property, this shift has drawn widespread criticism from the agricultural community, industry leaders, and politicians. The policy has raised fears that the new tax could disrupt Scotland's farming heritage, limit family-owned farms' continuity, and potentially threaten local food production. The proposal, announced by Reeves, marks a significant departure from Labour's stance in 2022, where promises were made to the National Farmers Union, NFU, that inheritance tax, including agricultural property relief, would remain untouched. Instead, from April next year, the plan would introduce a 20% inheritance tax on farm assets over £1 million, which has sparked fierce backlash and calls for a reversal. This shift has been dubbed the family farm tax, and critics argue it places an unfair burden on family-run farms, impacting their ability to stay viable through generational handovers. This controversial decision has stirred deep frustration among both farmers and political leaders, particularly in Scotland. The Conservative Party quickly launched a campaign, gathering signatures for a petition that urges Labour to reconsider the policy. With over 5,000 signatures collected so far, the petition aims to send a strong message to the government about the potential harm this tax could bring to family farms. Russell Findlay, the Scottish Conservative leader, has voiced his concerns, emphasising that the tax will be devastating for the farming sector in Scotland, where family-owned farms are essential to rural communities and food production. Scottish farmers have suffered long enough under the SNP, but now they're being shafted by Labour too, Findlay remarked. Thousands of farms in Scotland will be affected by Labour's family farm tax, which will be devastating for hard-working Scots who want to pass on the family business to their children. According to Findlay, Labour's policy disregards the unique challenges and contributions of Scottish farmers, who have already been under strain from limited support. This tax, he believes, adds an unnecessary layer of difficulty for these families and jeopardizes Scotland's world-class food and drink industry. Echoing Findlay's sentiments, Shadow Rural Affairs Secretary Tim Eagle warned that the policy could be a hammer blow for Scottish farmers who have been overlooked by both the SNP and now by Labour. These significant changes make it clear Labour are not interested in supporting the sector, Eagle said, stressing that the tax fails to acknowledge the potential long-term harm to the farming industry. Both Findlay and Eagle urge Labour to swiftly U-turn on this policy, cautioning that failure to do so may lead to the collapse of family farms across Scotland. Beyond the agricultural community, the policy has caught the attention of public figures, including Top Gear presenter and farm owner Jeremy Clarkson. Known for his outspoken opinions, Clarkson criticized the new tax in a series of posts on X, formerly Twitter. Rachel Reeves, "I literally daren't comment," he initially posted, hinting at his disapproval. When fans pressed him for his views, he responded, "We have a new government. It's turning out to be hopeless." Clarkson later added a message to the farming community, advising them, "Farmers, I know that you have been shafted today. But please don't despair. Just look after yourselves for 5 short years, and this shower will be gone." Clarkson's remarks, while blunt, reflect a growing frustration among farmers and supporters of the agricultural sector. The tax proposal has also reignited concerns over rural sustainability and the future of family-owned farms, which are considered vital to the UK's food security and agricultural heritage. Many industry experts argue that by imposing a steep tax on farms passed down through families, the policy disincentivizes younger generations from taking on the family business, potentially leading to farm closures and a decrease in local food production. The ripple effects, they say, could impact food prices, rural employment, and the preservation of farming traditions. With pressure mounting, Labour is facing tough questions about its commitment to supporting rural industries. The swift backlash has left many in the farming community feeling betrayed, especially after last year's assurances from Defra Secretary Steve Reed that Labour would not alter agricultural property relief. This sudden policy change has left farmers skeptical about Labour's reliability and dedication to the agricultural sector, and they are demanding immediate action to preserve family farms. In response, farmers, industry groups, and the Scottish Conservatives are calling for Labour to restore the inheritance tax relief and safeguard the continuity of family-owned farms. For Scotland's agricultural community, the stakes are high, as the decision could redefine the landscape of family farming in the country. The call for a policy reversal reflects a collective desire to maintain Scotland's agricultural traditions, protect local food production, and ensure that future generations can inherit family farms without facing prohibitive taxes. Whether or not Labour will respond to this pressure remains to be seen, but the intensity of the opposition suggests this issue won't be going away anytime soon. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.